Let's
Like,
begin with
make
the. Let's
something they heard
begin
it
now.
alone.
Let's begin.
Exactly.
Okay.
You are not ready for this.
Well, don't we all? Anyway, uh, summary. Oh God. Um, Ami and Yumi's adventures at Arby's. My minor smile. Summary. Ami and Yumi make a rest stop on their band tour. Uh, Ami, Yumi, and Kaz got out of the car. They were all going to Arby's, and it would it would be so much fun. Yay! They have the meats. Haha. Am I?
They have the meat.
Am I? Ami. Clarific. Um, clapped a bit. I want curly fries. Yumi added. You're rock stars, girls, Kaz chuckled. They'll probably ask you for your autographs as you chow down. I brought 3 pins with us, Yumi laughed. They sat down, and suddenly one of the employees gasped. Oh my goodness! Is that Ami and Yumi? In the flesh! Oh, in the flesh. Record scratch.
What?
Minor Smile, the eternal watcher and writer of the stories, stared at what was happening. Why is everyone so happy? This should be a lesbian blood kink scene. It ain't racial slurs by now. I scratched my chin. Maybe they're all just happy now? Weird. Suddenly, Ami felt a turd being cut down low and the feeling of one being struck in the chamber. Of course, she had to use the bathroom. Sorry, Yumi, I'll be right back.
Gotta shit.
Ami yelled. Wait, Yumi shouted back. You have all the pins! That's okay. A kind of sexy looking uninformed employee replied. You can sign with your blood.
It's uniformed, by the way.
Oh, I exclaimed. Yep, there it goes.
Oh.
Oh, I exclaimed. Yep, there it goes. Ami sighed with relief as she got done taking a huge shit. Yumi suddenly burst into the bathroom, crawling under Ami's stall. What the fuck? Ami tried covering herself. You need to autograph. Yumi panicked. She dragged Ami off the toilet while she was shitting herself, getting diarrhea all over the Arby's bathroom floor.
Getting diarrhea all over the Arby's bathroom floor.
There's shit all over the walls! There's shit on the windows! There's shit on the ceiling!
There's shit on the employees!
There's shit everywhere! Dumb and Dumber.
Love that movie.
Ami shouted in protest as she was dragged back into the restaurant room. Some uniformed employees grabbed Ami and Yumi and held them down. We need some of your bodily ketchup. Yumi began to cry. I'm scared, Ami, Kaz shouted out loud. What the fuck is going on here? Get off of them right now. Kaz was suddenly tackled to the floor by a crazy screaming employee. The employee looked like a homeless crackhead and began to shank him with a makeshift spoon knife.
What?
As yelled as he was stabbed 9 times, 9 lives. He just spent them all.
Oh no.
The employee screamed again and began jamming his thumbs into Kaz's eyes. Good, they gouged his eyes out. No! No, Kaz! Yumi began to sob. Kaz screamed in pain, jerking his body all over and squirted blood from his stab wounds everywhere as the employee dragged him back up. He pulled out
Oh.
what looked like the cut-off leg of a restaurant chair and began hitting Kaz over the head with it. He Yakuza kicked Kaz in the head hard enough to shatter the restaurant window with the back of his fucking dome. He then picked Kaz up over his head and shrieked like SCP-96. Kaz was thrown over his head as hard as possible and smashed into a restaurant table. In the last-ditch effort to murder the puffy manager, the rabid Arby's employee began carving his fucking skull in with a chair leg. Blood flew everywhere. Kaz was pulled around and hit right in the teeth, making bloody chiclets going flying everywhere. Very descriptive. Oh my
Yes.
god, Kaz, please don't kill him. Wait, Kaz is what? Oh, okay, I see what's happening. He yelled, tears streaming down her face. The employee grabbed a piece of broken glass and began jabbing it into Kaz's head. He began to scalp him and cut the hair off the top of his head. Bloody bits of hair got ripped off as he tore his whole fucking scalp off, exposing the underside of his skin and turning his skull into a bloody mess. He grabbed Kaz by the ear and turned his head back, slicing downward against his neck with the glass. Kaz began coughing up blood and squirming, trying to get away. Fatality! The employee picked up Kaz up over his head again and slammed him against the broken window hard enough to impale him against the glass. Kaz's whole fucking head got ripped off by the employee. The customers all cheered for some reason.
Oh, that was just like the customers all cheered for some reason.
Kaz! Elmi cried. She put her head into Yubi's shoulder. Miner's smile, meaning me, looked at the scene with a blank stare. I blinked a few times. Wow, I said to myself. I did not think that this would escalate that far or that fast, but I'm glad it did. The Arby's employees gathered around in a circle. Ritual time. Nope, never mind.
Ritual time.
No. No, it's not in here. The uniformed woman. Oh, the Arby's employees gathered around in a circle. The main uniformed woman got a blush on her cheeks, almost as red as Kaz's blood. Now then, it's time for the reddening. Oh, it is a ritual. Oh, fuck.
Literally, yes.
I was taking a guess. I was joking around. Apparently, it is a ritual. The woman pulled out 2 razor blades while the other employees held Ami and Yumi down. She gouged the first razor into Ami's arm, dragging it all the way down. Blood leaked out as soon as she did the same for Ami's other arm. Ah! Ami squealed in pain. The woman ignored her, hiking up Ami's skirt and showing off her panties. She then did the same for her legs, making 2 scars on each, one for her inner thigh down to her knee and another on the back of her thigh. The lesbian reddening is almost ready. The woman shouted. She couched a razor into Yumi next. Yumi groaned and grit her teeth in pain as the woman completed the process, quote unquote. By the way, the woman said to them, "You can call me Yuka. I am part of the Arby's Blood Nectar Network. I given I've given my life to build this business up, and two cute vernal idols like yourselves are perfect for the special sauce.
Oh, I'll show you some special sauce.
Ami wiped tears away from her bloodied hands. Yumi looked pissed off. Girls, don't huddle yourselves. Huddle with each other. It is time. Take your clothes off. Do it! The rabbit employee
Delete.
who killed Kaz yelled, Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Ah! We don't have a choice, Yumi said tearfully. Ami and Yumi stripped nude for the women. All around their newly naked bodies, the woman who used her blood to form a pentagram. Yes, she said maniacally. Now, have sex immediately.
In all caps.
Yumi closed her tearful eyes and kissed Ami. Use tongue, the woman commanded. Ami and Yumi French kissed naked in a pool of their own blood and satanic imagery. They actually started to get a bit into it. Ami started rubbing Yumi's vagina, making her moan sensually. Ami, start eating Yumi out, the woman demanded. Ami did just as she asked and started tongue punching her piss box. Ugh. God, Ami, why does this feel so good? Yumi exclaimed, her face turned pepper red. Ami began sucking on Yumi's clitoris. Loud moaning erupted from Yumi's soft voice as vaginal fluid began coating the floor around them. Perfect! Harvey's woman shouted. 69 each other now! While we collect the love nectar! Ami and Yumi passionately made love and ate each other's pussies out like a avocado mukbang. Why?
Why not?
Ami, I'm coming. Yumi squirted all over Ami's face, making the woman very happy. Get the buckets, we're ready.
The buckets.
Oh, oh. Ami squirted like a bitch as the employees rushed to catch all the running blood and pussy juice. As the employees all gathered the blood and pussy juice, the woman kneeled down and prayed, For all the love the Dark Lord Satan has in store, let the Arby's sauce bring his love, and let it bring the flavor of freedom onto the masses. The next
This is where
batch of
shit goes. This is where it gets like from insane to just beyond sanity.
Is this after the scalping scene?
Yes,
How can it get more insane after that scene?
you'll see.
Oh boy.
the next batch of Arby's burgers was given the finest burger cult lesbian squirt sauce they could offer. Hallelujah! For the Arby's lesbians over oh no. Oh, hallelujah for the Arby's lesbians, our Ami and Yumi, the almighty reign. Let us rejoice and exult and give them the glory, for the marriage of the Lamb has come, and the brides have made themselves ready. The woman began stripping and pulling off her uniform. To the lesbians of the Church of Arby's right, these are the words of she who holds the 7 sauces in her right hand and walks
7
among the
sauces?
7 golden commandments. Oh, the second golden condiments! I read that wrong. Oops. Oops. Do not harm the land or the sea or the trees until we put a seal on the foreheads of the servants of Arby's. The women have stripped fully naked. The Arby's you saw is the great city that rules over the cashiers, cooks, and managers of the earth. And the woman cried out in a loud voice,
Bro, it sounds like you're
Salvation!
actually trying to make a new religion based on Arby's.
Yes! Salvation belongs to Arby's, who sits on the throne, and to the Arby's sauce. And the restaurant was filled with smoke and from the glory of Arby's, from its power, and no one could enter the Arby's until the 7 orgasms of the 7 lesbians were completed. Then the lesbian I had seen standing on the Taco Bell and on the Burger King and on the Chipotle raised her right hand to the Arby's. Then I saw a new Taco Bell and a new Burger King, and for the first Taco Bell and the first Burger King had passed away, and the Chipotle was no more. The woman laid on the floor and passionately tongue-kissed Arby while Yumi ate her pussy out. Yeah, I was kind of wondering what happened to them now. But in the days where the 7th lesbian is about to consume her Arby sauce, the mystery of Arby's will be accomplished, just as it announced to its servants, the lesbians. The woman moaned as she came, then switched over to kissing Arby instead. Oh, bleh! To kissing Yumi instead. I read that wrong again. And Hi Puffy saw the holy city, New Arbilon, coming coming down out on the bloodlusted lesbian Arby's. Then the 7th orgasm of the 7th lesbian came to pass. And out of the sauce came the queen of the kingdom of Arby's. With hair birthed of Arby's sauce, a small flame, and a small tress, the second coming of the Arby's waifu has manifested. My queen, the woman hugged her leg. It is all right, my daughters. The power of Arby's shall make you drown in the reality of your utmost carnal fantasies. The woman kissed the Arby's waifu and felt the frosted power of the Arby's sauce enter her mouth. She dipped her head.
Aphrodisiac.
What?
It's pronounced aphrodisiac. It basically makes you really horny.
Oh. Yeah, that's the first time I ever heard that one, but okay. Of the Arby's sauce enter her mouth. She dipped her head low and pulled the Arby's waifu's panties down. It is okay, the Arby's waifu insisted. You may drink my vaginal fast food nectar. The Arby's waifu felt a lightning bolt of pleasure as the woman began eating her pussy. The next batch of Arby's burgers would have extra sauce. Jesus, all this for a joke about Arby's sauce, tasting kind of funny. Whack. Yes. This story is the worst thing to have happened on September 11th.
Oh boy. It's September 12th now, with this recording.
Oh
it
my
is. You're right.
god.
Also, seriously, I'm gonna add in a random sponsorship out of nowhere, but support Down the Towers, who actually help, actual victims. Actual, victims, or at least, first responder victims. Families that had first responder members that died and need help. And, of course, the veteran first responders that actually did help that day, that either died or, got themselves hurt and all that. So,
I know
we're an actual 11 thing, yeah. It's good.
I agree with you, and I know you're being serious, and I completely agree with you. A very small part of my mind wanted to say first responders like the Arby's waifu, though.
Oh no.
A very small part of my mind desperately wanted to interrupt with that.
To be honest with you, I kind of want to read another fiction.
At least something to say for like a late 9/11 thing before it ends of this recording.
To be fair with
I mean, it is
you,
9/11, right?
to be fair with you, Minor, I think I should read another
Oh
one.
my god, look at the comment. From Decipher Bill Cipher. For once, one of your stories genuinely left me with no words. He comments on every one of my stories, and I left him with no words.
That's an accomplishment. You gotta take that.
I'm gonna send this to Pat and Sagan. Give me a minute. I gotta send this to them.